I get deeper every day. I paint it black. Will the fever ever break? Will the walls collapse? We got lost along the way. Can you bring me back? Can you bring me back? Can you bring me back? Sun is setting, better run. Night is coming, ain't it fun? Wave your banner, get your gun. Every day oblivion. I get weaker every day. I'm fading fast. The fear keeps me awake at night. I can't relax. We got lost along the way. Can you bring me back? Can you bring me back? Can you bring me back? Sun is setting, better run. Night is coming, ain't it fun? Wave your banner, get your gun. Every day oblivion. Sun is setting, better run. Night is coming, ain't it fun? Wave your banner, get your gun. Every day oblivion. Sun is setting, better run. Night is coming, ain't it fun? Wave your banner, get your gun. Every day oblivion. Sun is setting, better run. Night is coming, ain't it fun? Wave your banner, get your gun. Every day oblivion. We got lost along the way. We got lost along the way. Can you bring me back? We got lost along the way. We got lost along the way. Can you bring me back? Sun is setting, better run. Night is coming, ain't it fun? Wave your banner, get your gun. Every day oblivion. Sun is setting, better run. Night is coming, ain't it fun? Wave your banner, get your gun. Every day oblivion. Sun is setting, better run. Night is coming, ain't it fun? Wave your banner, get your gun. Every day oblivion. Sun is setting, better run. Night is coming, ain't it fun? Wave your banner, get your gun. Every day oblivion. Sun is setting, better run. Night is coming, ain't it fun? Wave your banner, get your gun. Every day oblivion. Sun is setting, better run. Night is coming, ain't it fun? Wave your banner, get your gun. Every day oblivion. Sun is setting, better run. Night is coming, ain't it fun? Wave your banner, get your gun. Every day oblivion. Sun is setting, better run. Night is coming, ain't it fun? Wave your banner, get your gun. Every day oblivion.
Mwah. Wah, 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 wah. And boop. That should be it. I need to hide you. Mwah. Hello, hi, welcome. I am back in this type of fit because this type of fit is comfy. But you can also see tummy. Mwah. Animator, thank you for your 30 stream watch streak. Hello, Animator. Hi, Dan. Welcome back, Dan. Hope you had a good travels. Basic Duck, hello. Charles, hi. Dove, hello, Dove. Nikoru, hello. James Golden Tractor, good to see you again. I am doing alright, except for continuous existence, you know. That looks bigger than what I expected. That's what she said. Yeah, no, I'm happy with that. That makes me happy. But no, it's a large set. It has what, about 800 pieces, so it's not too bad. It is 9 by 10. So if I get my archaic ruler, I just have this on hand. So it's about right there. 9 by 10. So 9 inches wide by what? 10 tall? So about that tall? It's gonna be about that tall. About 10 inches. I haven't seen that type of ruler in such a long time. I just have it on hand because I really like it. Fidget toy. Fucking fidget toy, because it goes boop, boop, boop. I stole that from my father's toolbox when I was a child, and I just kept it because fidget toy.
Kojum 2 foil Kojum 2 pet the comfy koi.
Thank you so much, Founded Fox, for the tier 1 sub for 40 months. Thank you so much. I had to adjust microphone. That is a thick book. Six, 5, 7, 4. 3, 2. I'm gonna put a thing right here. So I can just turn around and grab them as need be. Oh, stickers. Fuck those. But no, I love those rulers. They're so nice. Ugh. And yes, you get prime time tummy today. What are we building? We're building this thing. It is tall set. Evolution of STEM. If you don't know what STEM is science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. It's basically celebrating science, the history of like science and technology and all those types of fields. If you want to know what my last Lego I built was,
Koi.
it was these little guys. Look at them, they're so cute. Adorable. Adorable. Coffee, there you go. That's they just vibe. Hi, Salty Doe. Salty, you changed your name. I love these little goobers. These little goobers sit at my desk. But yeah, we're building this. It's called STEM, science, technology, engineering, mathematics. It basically celebrates a lot of history. Whoa. That came out of nowhere. If you want to look up the set, I have it pinned. Also, hi Chonky, hope you're doing well. Look, Chonky, tummy. Mini. Fun. And Dove, I'm going to try to not lose any pieces. That's why I have this as my work mat, I guess. Because this is very soft, it's kind of plush, it doesn't let things roll. Because if something moves, it doesn't move too far. Oh, where did it go? It's over there somewhere. Tired, but Tommy makes my day better. Oh, good. I'm doing okay. Also, my last can of Monster Bad Apple from that second case that Rodimus got me. The can's deuce to me. I love want to buy me another case of Monster. It'd be amazing. Wow. But yeah, I got more monsters. That's my only one right now. Otherwise, I just have a water. Eat. Okie doke. Oh, what do we have it here? George Washington Carver, American National Inventors Hall of Fame inductee, world famous chemist, agriculturalist, and humanitarian, lived by the words, "It is simply service that means success." George Washington Carver. I don't think I've messed with minifigs all too much, because most sets I actually get do not have minifigures. So this is George Washington Carver. Nice little minifigure. And he is supposed to be holding in one hand nuts. No. Okay. So they can do a tiny little print like that of peanuts on a clear 1x1 smooth stud. But they then can't take these and make them prints? What the hell? What the fuck is that? They can make a little tiny print. But they can't do that? And now we have the first minifig of like 3. George Washington Carver. You over there, little buddy. Also, we're listening to just lo-fi stuff today because I want to be able to put this up on YouTube so that I can actually like have the VOD there. But yeah, how's everybody else doing today? I have had fun updating BIOS of my computer, dealing with the disconnect issues, and finally figuring out that apparently my fucking motherboard of my new PC prefers Windows 10 as its operating system. And without such, it wants to not work as good as it could. So I might be having to upgrade to Windows 10 through no want of my own. Not Windows 10, Windows 11. Also, this set actually has quite a few gears and such in it too. And that is due to it actually having mechanical features. Which is pretty cool. That's kind of insane. As in, I believe... Yeah, the helix there. The DNA, the deoxyribonucleic acid helix there actually rotates. Which is really cool. I like mechanical stuff in my builds. But yeah, how is everybody else doing? Animators doing good. How y'all faring today? What? I build with a Lego. I need yellow piece. I need you piece. Then you. That's a weird way of doing things. How do things look, by the way? Hopefully everything is looking alright. We're building like an... I'm actually not sure what type of thing we're building. Some type of gear thing. I like that they give you a 1-by-1 comparison, so that when you look at this, you can just hold it up and be like, yep, that's what I built. I find it funny that's actually not interfacing with anything there. Yeah, this is a larger Lego. Like 10 inches, like about yay wide. Hello, Harley. No, you. I'm just a derpy bean. If you want to see actually cute, go look at Dub or Chonky's streams. They are actually cute. I feel like Dove and or Chonky may take offense to that. Dove, please, not me. Chonky, you're adorable. What the heck? Too depressed to stream ever? Weren't you just streaming yesterday? Also, Chonky, you're adorable. Shush your face. Hello, Tan. I mean, you actually have a real job to go to and do, so like streaming isn't your priority. I need all of those. They're kind of nice. They're nice little curved pieces. Don't know if you can see those. Those are nice. They actually have studs on the bottom and everything too. Well, not studs, but places on the bottom for stuff. Can confirm Chunky adorable. Yeah, Chunky's adorable. Also, hi Salty. Appreciate ya. I think you were looking earlier. Also, Salty, you're one to talk. You are fucking adorable. I've seen your skirts and such. Mwah. Mwah, mwah. Mwah, mwah. I mean, Salty's not wrong. You are adorable. Bah. I will fight you and I will win. I need you. Oh god. Boop. Boop. You're not helping your allegations, Salty, and that's really cute. That goes through there. That goes on there. Okay. Oh, that's kind of interesting. So, they have a gear in here, which, if you can see that spins via this gear here. So there's a gear here that makes that inner piece spin. What we're doing here is taking this piece and having it free spinning. And that actually sits on top of there. And with that, when that gear spins, it makes a simple piston motion. Because that piece hits the piece inside and makes it bounce up and down. I actually don't know what that is going to be used for. I have more DMs. What's going on? Ah. Oh, yeah, Salty is really cute. Mwah. 1 second. My headset is constricting my head and it hurts. Mwah. I can't eat that thing. I need you always. I need you and you. Ah, shit. Not you, I need you. I believe what this is becoming the uh, core of the book here. So if you actually take a look here, I believe what I'm building is the very core of the book, which will be where that spine section is. I guess this would be the front of that. Doesn't exactly show me what it is, so that's what my best guess. Ugh. I guess that one. Hello, Obinar. Hey, hi, welcome, welcome. Also, Salty. I bet a lot of people are jealous of that seal. Bon. I need you to. What? Ow. Is that actually correct? It is. Okay. But yeah, I've just been vibing today. That has been a pretty good time. Other than, well, woke up, did stuff at my computer, then I just vibed this morning. Actually, yesterday was a lot better because the stream was bad. And afterwards, I worked on Kumari a bit, and then I tested the avatar in VRC. Immediately didn't like it. Blah. Greg, thank you for the lurker check-in. I hope you're doing well. But yeah, if you don't know, I tested out Jingo Channel's new model, which is called Kumari. And unlike Manuka or Celestia before, this model has more of a filled out or chubby type of body type. I was really hoping that it would be my next Celestia, that's in my next base that I use long term. Unfortunately, the body type just doesn't agree with what I want. Not that it's even a bad model, I think the model is actually really quite nice. Although there's a few things here and there that are like, that could have been better. Apparently, a few people I know don't like how high the belly button is. As in, like, my belly button's there. The belly button on the model is, like, there. And it's just like, oh, that's kinda weird. So I've seen some people not like that. Well, that's kinda nice. You got a round, 2x2. that is really nice, transparent. I really like that. But I honestly think I did a really good job with the model itself. I'm just not happy with how it is. Ooh, that's really cool. So, putting this whole thing together, you have a gear right there with an axle that on top then spins around. This actually gets placed in that little junction where that gear's teeth mesh with the teeth in there. That when you actually rotate this, everything spins, everything works. That's really cool. So yeah, putting that there, spinning that does all the motions. I like having mechanical stuff in mainly brick built sets. It's really cool. Nice. Okay. That goes 1, 2, and 3. That goes there, and then all these go on the outside. Alright, that is bag 1 done. Blah. Now need bag 2. That there. Blah. I should probably turn you down just a little bit. Yeet. And yes, I'm just throwing the bags under my desk because I'll go clean them up right after stream. And it's the best place I can put them. That they are out of my way, but still within reach so I can go grab them easily enough. What are we building here? I have no idea. I have no idea. I do really like this shade of red on these bricks because it's really quite nice. A lot of red and tan here. I really like the red. Oh, we got some nice gold color bricks here. 2x2 plates that are gold. Really nice color as well. Oh, good lord. The representation of the optical light spectrum shows colors ranging from ultraviolet to infrared, although the human eye can only see a portion of this. And so they actually have that in the set, which is really nice. It literally has... Holy fuck. Three... Oh my... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14... 16! 16 different colored bricks there. And on the ultraviolet light spectrum. Oh no. Hello, Andrew. Hope you're doing well today. Hi, hi. What you doing, Andrew? I'm building Lego. Bah. Bah. Fuck. This is gonna be a struggle. No, that's on the other end of this. No? Yes. This is a struggle. I have to pick out all the different colors. I'm okay. I'm glad to see you are enjoying yourself. Yeah, I have Lego. This set shouldn't take me more than a couple hours to build. God, that's the same colors. No, I am slightly colorblind. Like, blues fuck me up a bit. Like, I think these two are different, cause that one's darker than the other, but I can't. There's so many color. There's like multiple shades of yellow in this as well. Oh no. There's multiple shades of yellow, there's multiple shades of green and blue. Ah, fuck. Okay, I think that one's lighter than those ones. Um, you go over here. You ever try putting together a rainbow like this? Oh boy. It's cool to see all the gradients of colors that LEGO actually has at its disposal. The thing is that with different colors actually comes a interesting problem because oh fuck, that's purple. There's an interesting problem with different colors and making different colors for LEGO. And it's the fact that the different pigments used to make different colored Legos can lead to the different Legos having different brittleness or otherwise. Like, I remember that back in, I want to say 2006 to 9, as well as with older Lego sets, that Lego's like this color or more of the burgundy red, I actually had a problem with being too freaking brittle. As in, when you, after a while, the Legos would dry rot. And the brittleness of the Lego would cause things to break, especially in like whether sets were stressed a lot in different areas. That's a different color than the rest. I think I'm missing one color. Red, red, orange, orange, orange. Red, red. I'm missing an orange. Maybe that's the orange? I can't. I have about 2 pieces of each. Oh my god. These two are different colors, and I can't tell which are which. Okay, I see it. I see it ever so slightly. Ow, my eyes. Those two are orange. These two
Hello
are
there.
yellow. Hi, Tam. They gave me about 2 of each. Bah. There you go. The light spectrum of colors. Wow. Nice. I am missing one color. Well, no, I'm not missing one color. I have all these extra pieces. I'm missing one color from the extra pieces, which is fine. Fuck. Miss Human Girl, thank you for the tier 1 sub for 4 months. Hello. Mwah. I just made a rainbow. I am doing good. Building Lego. I'm building the STEM Lego set, which is science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. Evolution of STEM. And it's looking pretty nice. So far I have the very core of it built, where that has some mechanical function with the piece here rotating and this one being pushed up and down, which is really cool. Currently, I just made the visible light spectrum. I had difficulties. I had a lot of difficulty seeing that well. Yeah, it's a really cool set, so I'm looking forward to getting it all built. I now have the unlucky task of also figuring out where the fuck I'm putting it. Ooh, that's cool. That actually goes on this side of things. What? That wasn't too bad. But I'm skipping ahead just really quick because I want to see if I need to do that same thing again. No, apparently not. Okay. So there's visible light spectrum. Well, it's a lot for us Lego newbies. You don't know what a lot is. This is fine. Do you want me to go get what's a lot? Because I can. It's right over there. It's sitting on my mantle. Not my mantle. It's sitting on my my dresser right now. I can see it. It's amazing. It's glorious. But oh god, that was a lot. This is simple. This is simple stuff. Almost 1,000 pieces. That's fine. Yeah.
I like the way that halo looks on you.
Thank you for the follow. Oh, fuck. This is a lot. I can't even show it all. It's fucking heavy. Now this was a lot of pieces. The RMS Titanic is bigger than I thought it was. That's what she said. That's what Charles said earlier too. So this is the RMS Titanic. As you can see on the bow there, it says Titanic. This section alone, this section here is 3,000 pieces itself. Well, just about 3K. Oh. Fidget ruler. Oh, wait. So it can actually be split in two? That's so cool. No, it can't. It can actually be split in three. So if you want to know, this section alone, this is in inches, yeah? This is right at the tip of the bow, which is about 18 inches long. What? It is a hell of a large model. But no, it can be split into three parts. Ooh, that's loose. But if you actually look, there's a cross section you can see. Of course, and actually having that a little bit loose is actually really nice. I can just. Yeah, there's a cross section there. This was amazing. But no, the RMS Titanic, that was 9,090 pieces, and that thing is insanity. It is by far the largest Lego model I have ever built, and probably by far the largest Lego model I will probably ever build. 3,000. That section alone was about 3K. You changed your name. But yeah, this even drops slowly. But yeah, that set took me around 30 hours. It felt like this will take me 3. Bah. If I lock in really hard, it'll take me shorter amount of time, but meow. Mwah. That's a good chill set. Yeah, this one's really nice. But yeah, Titanic can be split. You can have 2 splits, and you can see the different cutaways of different decks, which is really cool. I really want another large set to build so that I can have an excuse to just have Lego streams for a long, long time. That way I can just build Lego for hours and days. Mwah. I think then if I was gonna build another Lego set like that, I actually don't know which one I'd want though. Because there are a bunch of really cool ones. Like there is the Endeavor, which is another sailing ship. Well, that one's actually a sailing ship. It's smaller than Titanic in terms of piece size, but it looks just as complicated or a little bit more so. Titanic was a lot of repetitive actions over hours and hours. What about the Eiffel Tower? I mean, I could. But usually mine's... No, yeah, that would go into architecture, so that'd be nice. There's a Lord of the Rings set that I really want as well, which is like... it's that one, like, white marble circular city that they had a final battle at in one of the Lord of the Rings movies. I can never remember the location names. It's like Minas Tierra or something like that, or Minas Tierra. Can't remember. And yeah, but that's just going doot 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 doot. And not actually like building. I need something like this. That set would be nice for display though. But you is that? Okay, so the book is gonna be about yay big. About yay big. That's not too bad. Not too bad at all. The thing is with a world map set, is that it'd be a lot of like 1x1 studs. So like these things, and I despise these because they make my hands hurt. Like I like sets with them, but they make my hands hurt. I've also learned that the Skyline sets, while they look good, really suck for building. As in, a lot of the Skyline sets have small parts, and since a lot of them do have like skyscrapers or otherwise, they kinda suck. So what makes a set good for me is a couple things. It not only needs to look good, I appreciate functionality in the sets as well, but they also shouldn't leave my hands raw and hurting. Like, there's enough variety in pieces in some sets to where I'm not just plopping down piece after piece mindlessly or searching long amounts of time for just certain colors or whatnot. Like, I loved building the Titanic set because being able to gush about the different parts of the ship, the different little features like the different engines or boilers, the different decks and everything, was a lot of fun. Like, this one's really cool because I can nerd out about science and whatnot. Like, one of the cooler things about this one is, if you look right there, the rainbow, that's actually the light spectrum. And it's on the two different sides of this. This, as you can maybe guess, is Morse code. And in the actual direction booklet, there's a little caption telling you about things. So saying, in 1836, Samuel Morse invented Morse code, which allowed long and short beeps to be transmitted via wires or written dots and dashes. Can you tell what this message says? I'm guessing that says Lego. Oh no, it says STEM. That's pretty cool. So that means that is STEM in Morse code. That's pretty neat. I also realized I need to move all those over by one. But yeah, it's one of those things of I need sets not to have continuously repetitive part placement in them. That way my hands don't get sore. I need them to have possibly some type of interactable function. Like this one is really cool. And that it can, you turn this and things move. Like, I'll tell you, one of the worst sets I've had to build was the New York Lego Skyline set. Ah, it broke. This set was annoying because of stuff like this in it, which adds the really cool play. But not only is it fragile, but it had a bunch of repetitive stuff. For like the facade on there was really repetitive with these 1x2 grill pieces, and that was really bad. You can look it up. I had to look that up. Look, tell me. Always hated those grill pieces. Yeah, they're never fun. Bah. My nails are almost break on them every time I get damaged some way. Right? But yeah, a lot of sets need to have non-repetitive functions of building them. A lot of them do, but yeah. Anyways, I'll get going again. Not quite there yet for whole stream. Hope the set goes well and you have fun the rest of your day. Take care, Miss Human Girl. Miss Human Girl. Good girl. But yeah, I'm gonna continue on building because I am enjoying this set a lot. Blah. Good job, Chunky. Blah. I need you there. And then I need another piece here. There it is. Wow. That's the code for Koi Dummy. Great. Am I becoming an ARG? Discover all the hidden codes in my streams. And your prize will be tummy fix. Blah. Got lots of people like a lot of things. Hello. I need this. And I need... Those are cool pieces. They're kind of curved. They have a nice, like, gradual curve to them. They go on either side. So, the light spectrum there and the Morse code are both little Easter eggs that are hidden. Because you immediately cover them up, and I find that kind of funny. You immediately cover up those pieces. Because they literally have the book closing in on them. Ha! Yeah, so they immediately get covered up. That's funny. Oh god, I had to make 4 of those. Okay. I'll put you right there. What? These things are just a little too short for me. No, sweet Danny. Thank you. Wow. Didn't they just vacuum yesterday? Whatever. Because it's a different part of the house. Oh, yeah, I should probably check on that. Okay, we should be getting some light snow currently. Okay. 2, 3, 4. So, with this Lego set, I think I might need to swap out or take apart one of my older sets and clean up the pieces. And then put it away so that I have it, but it's out of my area. And that's because I have many, many Lego sets. Yeah, I think it's finally getting time that I need to start taking apart or rotating some out, so I actually have more room to display the newer ones. Look! That's coming together really nicely. That's the front there. Little nice internal mechanism. Ooh, I really like those transparent ice blue float pieces. That's really nice. Love that base. Yeah, it's really nice. Nice little swooping transition on either side there because it goes in, then up, and over. I need all of these. I'm almost done with I am almost done with the second bag. What confuses me is I have a full extra set of the rainbow pieces. They really wanted me to have the rainbow. What? There we go. Those are extra. I don't know what to do with the extra rainbow parts, so I think I'm gonna put them to the side somewhere. I think I'll put them to the side there for now. And grab bag 3. It does not tell me what bag 3 is for. There's a lot of red in bag 3. Oh my god. I think we're making the central helix. Just from the parts there, from all these parts, I think we're making the central helix. Yoink. So, interestingly enough, the base is mainly hollow. Yeah, we're making the helix, and it says it right there in the directions. Cool. Mwah. Let me grab 2 of these. Two of those, 2 of those. See, this is one of the types of repetitive actions that's gonna make my fingers hurt. We're making DNA. God. How many times do I have to do that? Deoxyribonucleic acid, DNA, is a language that the genetic code for all life forms is written in. DNA is formed of pairs of bases A with T, C with G, bound together in a sequence, forming a double helix structure. Human DNA consists of about 3 billion bases. Good lord. What's there? What's there? That's a lot of things. And yeah, we're just doing this now. Bleh. Yep. Thank you, Danny. Oh gosh. There's barely any differential between these two. I might have done something wrong at the very beginning, but whatever. These. No, it does. Blah. They could have just told me to make the same ones over and over again. Ah, fuck. Bum, bum, bum. Bow, 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 bow. Bum, 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 bum. Mm. This is tedious. I have 4 more of these to go. No, 2 more. The last one of these. And that goes on top of here. Cool. Wait. I didn't read all the instructions carefully. I also feel like I'm missing something because I have these 2 pieces and I don't know what they're for. Ah. Fuck. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Even that goes there. Wasn't too bad. Now the book, that's the spinny thing. Ain't that cool? Come on. And now I have Isaac Newton. Hell yeah. So Isaac Newton, 1643 to 1727, an English polymath and a key figure in the scientific revolution during the Age of Enlightenment, formulated laws of motion and color theory through his work with light prisms, some of which you have already built. Infrared light spectrum. And he just has an apple. What we got? Isaac Newton. Along with him. Cool. Nuts. Bah. There it is. That goes there. There it is. Oh, good lord. That's a really fucking tiny, teeny tiny Lego. Teeny tiny Lego figure. Ha! Meow bites. They could do a print like that, but they skimped out on these for prints? I don't understand. Why? Where'd he get that? There it is. Okay, I am gonna put this piece on. Wait, I am missing a piece. I don't know where that piece is. Whatever. I'm gonna be right back. So hold tight. Mwah. Okay, I'm back. Hello. Mwah. Do I have chop? I do. Oh. And back to building. Thank you, Drag. There is a piece I am looking for. And there it is. And that pops in. I'm guessing a little lab station? It is this thing back here. Blah. Blah. That goes right there. And then... Good lord. That little piece gets built onto a lot more. There's that other curved piece. Blah. I actually don't know what this is supposed to represent. All I know is it tells me to build, so I do. Mwah. Mwah. Oh god, all these 1x2 plate grill pieces. Mwah. Wiggly Charles. Hello. How's your day going, Charles? You getting any snow up there? I am supposed to be getting snow, like, right now, but I have not seen any. We're also supposed to be getting a buttload of, like, wind and just blech weather, too. It's supposed to be sunning again soon. Blah. Lots of little greebles. Well, I don't know. Oh, there it is. It was literally right next to it. Nope. Turn it around. Bah. There's so many little greeble type things on here. It's supposed to be like a city type of thing. Okay. I see now. Little advertisements plastered all over it. What's that piece? The 1x1 smooth blade. It has some type of printed pattern on it, but I have no idea what it's for. Or more like what it's from, but it goes on there. Little bubble. They have some silly little advertisements on here too. I don't think I've seen them before. You got the cat one, and then the gobble bubble. And that goes right there. Yay, prints. Yeah, but then they also have stickers, which is just like, yay, prints. Oh, they also have stickers. Fuck. Yay, it has prints. Oh, that's a sticker. Oh. That's really cool. Little aircraft. Meow. That's a really weird piece. So this clear holder piece actually has like the axle part that also has a tube that then conforms to the little claw hand. You know what I mean by the claw hand, like that type of normal Lego grip for poles and such. But then just gets snapped into the back of there. Which is not bad. Nice little detail. Oh, continuous plate stacking. Tiny Lego fig. Normal Lego fig comparatively. Really tiny. Well, I have those two. I'm looking to see if I accidentally used a part that I wasn't supposed to use for something else. I don't see it. I don't want those. Hmm. Alright. You there. Anyways, that's come together really nicely. A little Lego city. Mwah. There is a notification on Discord. Oh, we're going on the other side now. Lego. You. Well. Oh, it's like a heart-shaped piece. Kudos whoever thought about making a piece like that. 'Cause it's so far out there. Need you again. You. Takes a little bit of force to get that in. Oh my god. Like that's a layer. You go up top. Ooh. Blah. Okay, so I'm gonna put you it's right up front. Take the handlebar piece, one of these. Oh my god, trying to skewer one of these to the middle is not easy. There we go. That's so hard to get in. Okay, so I need to do that 3 more times. I do like the Lego apples. They're just kind of cool. Cute little pieces. Blah. this there, grab you. The apple tree that allegedly inspired Isaac Newton's theory of gravity, now estimated to be over 400 years old, still thrives at the scientist's family home in Lincolnshire, England. Holy crap. That is one old tree. Four 400 years old. Good lord. Damn, gotta go. Have a good rest of the stream. Very chill. Take care, Drake. Also, hello, Persk. Yeah, blah. A lot of extra parts this time around. Mwah. Animator, thank you for the lurker check-in. Hello, Persk. Hope you're doing well today. Hi, welcome, welcome. Belly button is. Huh. Alright, back by. Hope you're doing well today. Hope everyone's having a good day. I'm enjoying my Saturday, just vibing and strumming. This one has a lot of little colors in it. My goodness. I believe we're working on the middle bits because we just made that side. We just made that. Well, we made that side. We made that side. I think we're working on the middle bit here. I believe 7. Yeah, 7 bags for about 800 pieces. So 125 each. 110 each or so. Good lord, that escalated quickly. Nope, that is wrong. Yeah. There we go, that's better. I need the plate and that. Yeah, we're making this middle piece. I just found the C for it. The C, funny enough, I'm pretty sure this is the same Lego lettering from like a typewriter set. Lego letter. I'm surprised they didn't have you build the figs first. The minifigs have come like throughout the set, which is kind of nice. George Washington Carver and Sir Isaac Newton. Nice little. It comes with 3 minifigs, which is nice, considering that most of these sets don't come with any. I can't wait. I am going to get the Sauron set, Charles. Whether you buy it for me or I go ahead and buy it myself if I find it at a time. Because that set just looks so good. I can't wait to get my hands on that Sauron figure because it's really cool. Mwah. And the darkness. Gandalf's speech about the ring and Sauron. I need to rewatch the Hobbit as well as the Lord of the Rings movie. I tried to do that a couple of years ago, but the person I was watching them with didn't get past the first movie, I think. We fell asleep during the first movie. We need 2 of those. That hook piece. I think it's... yeah, it's those 2. The little gold accent pieces. And then that goes on top of there. I have no idea what that is for. Well, that's a weird one. With an angled piece there. Kind of like a chair piece, but... oh, kind of like a chair piece, I say, as it's literally a car. So, what I'm building now, I finally realized, is the car. Wow. Model T, I believe. Or it's one of those early cars, I'm not sure. I like vehicles, but I'm not super savvy on any of them. Ooh, I like this track. Uh-huh. The early 1900 automobile models became precursors to the more globalized world and the age of combustion and propelled travel. Hell yeah. That is a really cute little Lego car. That is so adorable. Meow. And that actually just sits right in there. Look at that. That's really cool. Just sits right there. I appreciate the information and the instructions. Yeah, so a lot of the instruction books, Charles, usually have like, especially for sets like the ideas. So not only do you have the little bits of instructions, but you have a bunch of them in here. Like for all the Lego ideas, the Lego designs and such. But then in the actual margins, like right there, they have all the really cool little informations. It's always so nice, especially with like things like the Titanic set or otherwise. They have a lot of little factual notes. I love it. Since I like science. Really good. Beans. Uh, It's just the really small details that make sets like this. Especially the ones with the Morse code and everything hidden, like the Morse code Morse code here, and then rainbow here, Morse code there. Like that's a hidden detail that once you build the set, it's completely hidden. But still nice while building to be like, oh hey, that's really cool. They utilize space well. They saw an empty area and like, yeah, we can do something with that. It's actually Fuck. Oh, there it is. Mm. I like how they're utilizing a bunch of pieces that aren't usually used. Like, I don't think I've ever came across those flower pieces before. Got the entire like little workshop area being built now. You no. No. Yes. And give Lego credit, they really utilize all the tiny little functions in all their parts and actually make it a feature. Damn sure that's supposed to be like a dessert or something. Gotcha. Nice little botanical thing. George Washington Carver is attributed with creating 325 uses for peanuts, 108 applications for sweet potatoes, and hundreds more for soybeans and peanuts. Nice. No, that does not want to go there. Eat full. Okay, now we're getting to the nucleus. Whew. My head's actually hurting. Well, my neck is actually hurting from looking down so much. does that into? Pops into the lower one. Bah. That's pretty neat. Nice little thing there. Take a short break? No. I must continue building until I'm done. I will suffer for my Lego, Charles. I think I already suffer for the Lego. Well. I don't need that. I need this one. I think I fucked up my circle. I fucked up my circle just a little bit. I don't know how they expect you to do that well. Well, shapes and art wasn't my forte. The 3D replica of a carbon atom on which all life on Earth is based contains 6 neutrons, 6 protons, and 6 electrons. Hell yeah. Oh no. Every time I touch something on here, it breaks. This is definitely gonna be one of the sets I do not fuck with too much after building. Really fucking cool set 'cause I love the science in it. Cool. That's a lot of leftovers. Okay. Oh, got some thunder. But pioneering Polish chemist Marie Curie, 1867 to 1934, is considered the mother of modern physics for her groundbreaking work with radium and radioactive materials. She became the first woman to win the Nobel Prize and the first person to win twice. Wasn't her lab, like her lab journals, notes, etc., highly irradiated because of her work with radium and radioactive materials? As in, to the point, her stuff is locked away in lead line things because it's so radioactive. Yep, that's radium, alright. Yeah, I'm pretty sure her lab and everything are still off. Like, like, you can't get in without having, like, radio protection. Ooh, that's actually really cool. Her beaker there is, like, radiation green, and she has a little radium card from the periodic table. Very nice. But yeah, isn't Mercury stuff, like, highly irradiated? Yeah. Because of their local reaction, can I hit? Ha! Their remains were sealed in lead lining because of the reactivity. She became the second one to be interred in Pantheon after Sophia Barthol. Because of their levels of radioactive contamination, her papers from the 1890s are considered too dangerous to handle. Even her cookbooks are highly radioactive. Her papers are kept in lead-lined boxes, and those who wish to consult them must wear protective clothing. In her last year, she worked on both Radioactivity, which was published posthumously in 1935. She had carried test tubes containing radioactive isotopes in her pocket. She also stored them in her desk drawer, remarking on the faint light that the substance gave off in the dark. Oh my god! She could not have been... Isn't that why she died? Something like that. Curry visited Poland for the last time in 1935. A few months later, on July 4th, 1934, she died age 66 at, I can't pronounce that, sanatorium from aplastic anemia. So, aplastic anemia, believed to have been contracted from her long-term exposure to the radiation causing damage to her bone marrow. They pointed out that radium poses a risk only if ingested, and speculated that her illness was more likely to have been to her use of radiography during the First World War. So, not in part of her work, yes, but it was because of her use of radiography from the First World War, apparently. What? I'm looking at stuff. Blah. But yeah, basically, she fucked up her bone marrow. What? And we continue on. But yeah, that's interesting about Mary Curie. But yeah, her papers and notes and everything are too radioactive to handle normally. Which is like, oh, it's very on point for somebody whose career in life were dedicated to, well, radioactivity. It's so very on point. How'd they die? Radiation poisoning. Oh, can we look at their work? Well, you gotta be careful. Why? It's radioactive too. God damn it! That's supposed to be like a medical robot arm thing. Me. That goes right there. Mwah. Now we build the larger part of this. So, living to be 66. That's pretty good on her. For as much radiation as she ingested. Even her cookbooks were irradiated, like, holy crap. Boy. I need to want these soon. Stickers. Hello, Doc. Welcome back. The book is coming along nicely. It's really looking cool. I have no idea where I'm playing this. Ah, Arya! Thank you so much for the raid. Also, hello, Clay Joss. I hope you're doing well today. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well, Josh. Been a minute. But yeah, thank you for the raid. Hope you're doing good. Just building more Lego. More and more Lego. I am building the evolution of STEM, which is science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. I am about 3/4 the way through. It's only got about a quarter left, or less. Really cool set. We just made the minifig of Marie Curie, which, if you don't know, she worked in a lot of radiology stuff, died of radiation sickness, and her body and papers are lead-lined due to radioactivity. As in, like, she is interned in a lead-lined casket, and her papers and research materials are kept in lead-lined radioactive safe boxes due to the fact that everything's covered in radiation. Oh, I just noticed a fuck up of mine setting volume control for new music requests. Good luck, Arya! I know how that could be. What? Thank you for reading. I hope you're doing well today. I've just been building this Lego set. Doing good. Oh, I had a big issue a few days ago involving... Oh, good lord. That's never fun to deal with. Hopefully things got resolved in a good way. I'm just vibing building this because I like to build Gobert. We just vibe and be chill. Mwah. Ooh, that's nasty. I wish you the best with that situation. That's never fun. Huh. Mwah. Yeah, welcome, welcome. Hopefully your stream went well today. I have just been continuously building this Lego set. This is my... I don't have any more Lego currently. This is the last set I have for a little while. I never know I'm going to get more. But this set is the STEM set. So you have this, which is spinning, and the atom floats, and the helix spins. Nice little effect there. Yep, see ribonucleic acid DNA, as well as a carbon atom. I was like carbon 14, but that's wrong. It's just carbon. I think that one is just carbon. Stomach grumble. Well, let me go get food in a bit. Bum, 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 bum. Well, well. Side for now. Those two. That's kind of neat. A little tiny 1x1 print of germs, which is cool. Oh, tiny little thing of a microscope. I love how Lego can translate so well into like miniature stuff. Like, that's a tiny thing of a microscope, and I love that. Little mock of a micro. And I still have one more bag. Oh my god. And I need another one of you. I laid it down so bad. Usually I can lay these stickers down with a lot better precision. I guess a lot better. Still not as straight as I want to be, but that's fine. Blah. Little tiny retro computer. Look at that. Nice little computer. That goes on the side there. Blah. Well, yeah. How is everybody else doing? Y'all doing well today? I think this build is coming along really nicely. Bunch of nice little details and stuff. Ooh, that is now, I think, done. Although it still needs a center part there, but that comes in a bit. Computer, little lab. I think that's a quill and pen there. Oh, that goes back. Right forward. Ah, okay, I'll give it. That's a good use of a sticker for that whiteboard. The golden ratio, often referred to as the most beautiful number in the universe, is derived from the Fibonacci number and its difficult ever in nature. Construction of cells to the orbit of planets. Cool. And that just goes and sits right there. That's really cool. Alright, we're down to the last bag. And then we grab the gold disc. Doesn't matter, and that's all done. If you don't know, that is representing the gold disc that was on the Voyagers. I can see it faintly there, but it's hard to see. That goes right behind that. That's own little display part. That's quite nice. Speaking of Voyager, whew. God, Voyager 1 and 2 passed the heliopods a while ago. Insane to think that a man-made object has actually reached outside our solar system. Even with most of its systems still turned off, it's still communicating with Earth. People are still giving it commands to fix its course every now and then. Insanity. That goes right. That goes right there. Cool. The NASA Voyager 1 probe is the farthest human-made object from Earth and the first spacecraft to reach interstellar space. The golden record of the Voyager probes feature audio greetings from Earth in 55 languages, as well as a selection of music and sounds of nature. Mm-hmm. What's going up there? Space shuttle. Fair. What? What? There is literally one normal 2x4 brick in this set. And they use it for a space shuttle, which I find kind of funny. Weird brick. I grew up in Florida, so going to outside to look at the shuttle launches every now and then was a real fun thing to do. I was on the other side of the state from where they really launched, but we could still see them going up. It was such a cool experience every time. People are literally being rocketed into space. So how'd you get to space? We strapped giant highly explosive rockets to people and shot them up. Oh, savages. I find it funny in a lot of like sci-fi stories that it's like, ah, yeah, what type of world did y'all come from? Oh, our gravity's 9.8 meters per second. Sorry, meters? Use it translated. Oh my word! Mini space shuttle. The space shuttle celebrates humankind's pioneering spirit to explore not just our own world but the entire universe. It marks incredible achievements and discoveries with manned spaceflight. I really find it funny how the space shuttle is like the design of the space shuttle is very Russia's own space program with the cosmonauts. Their shuttle, they had shuttles basically parodying our designs, which is really funny. They're so very similar. You and that one. What is that? I believe I'm making the V now? Yeah. What? Bah. And you go there. Click thing. Go there. I think it's those two? Yeah, no. No, it's not those two. It's these two. The bar one by one bar piece. I don't know what to call them. And around. Represent the little leggies. I actually need a lot of those. Okay. Oh, I guess a lot isn't. Or isn't a lot. That's more than a couple. Assignments. Ah. You. Oh. I'm a galaxy of zero. You're doing alright today. I'm just finishing up this really cool. It goes up. Currently, I'm building a bee. Let's see, where is that window? That goes on the bottom. B. Little insect goober. Where's that actually go? Um. That goes on the other side. Oh my gosh. Well, It feels like a lot of little extra parts. I don't see myself missing any on the instructions. But yeah, thank you for the raid, Galaxy Zero. I hope you had a wonderful stream. I see where I'm missing. I have been fully immersed in getting this Lego done. I think I just had extra pieces. Yeah, looks to be. There's just a lot of odd little parts. Mwah. But yeah, look at that. I got the set done, Charles. That is really cool. So you got Sir Isaac Newton here, who is mathematics and physics and all that stuff. You can go right up against the apple tree back there. So that's really cool. Forget that guy's name. George Washington Carver. There it is. You got George Washington Carver, who was like a botanist, agricultural person. Guess he can be right there in his little like botany area. And then you had Marie Curie, who was radioactive stuff. Which I don't know exactly where she would go. She doesn't exactly have a dedicated place. But yeah, it's a really cool set. Look at that. Lego. Really cool Lego. We got a lot of it's like science, engineering, architecture. So this would be engineering section. Science, which would cover so many things. Physics, another engineering with a little car. Lots of these little things in this set. This is really fun to build. Blah. Yeah, it was really fun. Nice little Lego. I need to take a picture for her. It's hard to do that. That works. Yeah. That works enough. Ah, it's blurry. Fucker. Neat set. Really neat set. Blah. Well, I think that just about wraps up stream. It was a really neat and fun time building this lovely little Lego set. I now need to find a place to put it and wrap up stream so I can go get some foods because I'm hungry. But yeah, thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed today's Lego stream. I don't know who's online today. What? I don't know who's doing what. I think I'm just gonna end off here. So, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's Lego. I don't have any more Lego, so I don't know if I'm gonna be doing any Lego streams in February. But yeah, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Oh, good 3 hours, 10 minutes. Okay. Bye. Take care. And I'll catch you all next week. Bye bye. Bye.